Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X research and professional physicist. And today I'd like to bring to you another one of my articles. This one's entitled Earth's Axis Have Shifted. A New Inclination is 43 degrees. Now, in Article 792, entitled Time Flow Rate Altered, Earth Facing Sun at Night, I show that the Earth is now facing the Sun during what is supposedly nighttime on Earth. This has been made possible by the Sun simulators and sky simulation system that is in operation on Earth, since the Sun has gone permanently dark. This deduction came as a result of two observations of a pink and yellow light-emitting objects, Planet X system stellar cores, that were observed on two nights at the beginning of April, 1.5 days apart, and on opposite sides of the Earth, but both in the nighttime sky. Since they were not seen on previous or subsequent nights, they could not have been in orbit around the Earth and had to have come from the Sun. In addition, the observations were done at the same latitude, in other words, at 43 degrees north. Since the objects came from the Sun, and they most likely came along the ecliptic plane and should have therefore been observed at the latitude that is on the ecliptic plane at this time of the year, which would thus be 43 degrees north, which is not the expected 23.5 degrees, since April 4th to 6th is still quite close to the spring equinox. And you can see the pink sky over Greenwich, New York on April 4th, 2019, and the yellow sky over Almaty, Kazakhstan on April 6th, about 1.5 days later. And Greenwich's coordinates are 43 degrees north, 73 degrees west, and the coordinates for Almaty are 43 degrees north and 77 degrees east. So this is 73 degrees west of Greenwich Meridian, which is the zero longitude line, and this one's 77 degrees. So in total, that they're close to on opposite sides of the Earth. But what's most important is that they both appeared at exactly the same latitude, just at different sides of the Earth. Different times, of course, 1.5 days difference. And this illustrates what happens at the spring equinox, and this line, which is the 23.5 degrees longitude line, which is called the Tropic of Cancer, crosses the ecliptic. In other words, the sun's rays are perpendicular to that point at midday on the spring equinox, which is March 20th. So April 4th is still very close to the spring equinox. So we would expect the objects to come in from the sun along the ecliptic and therefore arrive at a point on the Earth, which would be at 23.5 degrees longitude, but they did not. They arrived at a point much higher up, 43 degrees. You can see where the Tropic of Cancer is here. That's the 23.5 degrees north line. But they arrived at 43, somewhere between here and there. So they arrived here. That's the New York location. Then Kazakhstan is somewhere here. Both observations at 43 degrees. So that means that that's the line that was facing the ecliptic. So what has to happen is the Earth's axis have tilted. It's moved down to here so that the 43 degree line is now down here. So this means that the Earth has tilted so that the Earth's new actual tilt is 43 degrees. That's an increased actual tilt of 19.5 degrees. So, in conclusion, based on the observation of two Planet X system stellar cores, one emitting pink and another emitting yellow light, the Earth's rotational axis tilt has increased from 23.5 to 43 degrees. This would have occurred within the last 21 years, and since the sun has gone permanently dark, which seems to have happened around 1998. And you may look at Article 536 for more details on that. And these are the references. This is Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X physicist. Thank you for watching.